Hello, this is Crypto with Everyday VBA. In this video, we're going to be doing the loop trick, and this is really just a really good trick if you've got a loop. If you've done coding for any amount of time, you're going to do a loop, and you're going to wonder, oh my gosh, did I just freeze Excel? And so this is really a good way to figure out if you have or not. So let me just show you the trick. So we're going to call this sub trick, and it's really pretty simple. So I'm going to do a couple modules here. The first one is I'm just going to show you how to do that, and it's Application.StatusBar. Okay, and that status bar is going to be equal, I didn't know you could change this. Okay, that's what we're going to call it, but we're going to put a little if statement in here just to have a little fun. This is going to be if Application.StatusBar equals blank, then do this, else set it back. And if. Okay, so now we got a little loop here, and if we go through this, we're going to go F8. It's going to say that that is blank. Actually, we need to say false. So let's do that. We're going to move that back, and it's going to change that, and it's going to say, I didn't know that you could change this. Now that, and then we're going to go through this again. It's not equal to false. We're going to switch it back to ready. So why is this important? Well, it's important if you're doing loops, and let me just show you the trick here real quick. We're going to do this. This is going to be sub loop trick. Can't have a space, or it'll yell at you. Really, what that where was is I was in the middle of code, so there you're going to stop it. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. So we're going to go S equals 1, E equals 10,000. We're going to do a little for loop for R equals S to E. Next. Okay. Now all we want to do here is we're going to go application.status statusbar equals, and we're going to go R and of and E. So what this is going to do is, as we just roll through this, it's just going to say, hey, we're just going to roll through this. Now if I go real fast, it's going to go really stinking fast through this. Now I might actually stop this because I put a higher number than I wanted to, but you'll notice it just keeps rolling, right? And if you've got a loop that you're rolling through and you want to get an update on that, this is a good way to know, hey, is that code still processing? Is it rolling, or is it just hung? It's a really good way to do this. You know, obviously we're depending on how fast your processor goes, it depends on how quick this is. You'll notice that that's just cranking. Now, couple tips on this. You may want to just do an increments of 50. So I'm going to hit. I'm actually going to break out of this. So I'm going to go Control break, Control Alt break. Maybe not. I'm going to pause until this finishes. Okay, so it is gone 1,000 of 1,000. You'll actually also notice that I did not put in my code in here that we needed to end it. And so it's just going to stay at 1,000 of 1,000. So you do need to make sure you change that. So we're going to go application.statusbar. And you just set it equal to blank, and it'll go right back to normal. So what I was saying is you can do this on every 100, right? So the easiest way to do that is to do kind of some math in here. And so let me just show you how I would do that. So I would put a I would do basically do some math here, and it would be if we're going to go R divided by 50. Well, we're going to go mod R divided by 50 equals 0. Then we would do this. Now let me see if It doesn't like my mod. I have to do a little research here. Hold on just one second. I'm doing a little research and we'll do a little kind of just a little coaching on what mod is. Alright, so I had my concept right. I had my we're going to go r mod 50 equals 0, then and if. You've probably never seen mod before. Mod is one of these random functions. It just tells you what the remainder is. So if you divide r by 10, it's going to give you, and I may actually have this backwards, so let's just give this a shot. R mod 50. I'm going to put a stop on here because I want to make sure that this actually works. And it actually does, so I'm going to change this to 1,000. I'm going to run it, and you'll notice what happens is every 50, and really what that is every time it gets to 50 divided by something divided by 50, if there's no remainder, so 50 divided by 50 is 1, 50 divided by or 100 divided by 50 is 2, but 101 divided by 50 is 2 and some remainder. So that's what mod does. So that's kind of a quick, kind of a way to speed that up. Now you'll notice how much faster it is because your computer's not spending time updating the screen or updating that small piece. So again, I'm just going to change it to 10,000 just to see how much faster it runs. We're going to hit go. Make sure that we're on this right one. And you'll just see just how much faster that is from a processing standpoint. So you may not want to do every one. Using this mod is really a great way to do it. So this is a solution to Macro Monday. It's a quick tip on just really loops and tricks on how you can just find out why you're what may be taking longer, but also just making sure that it's still running, still processing, so it's not hanging on you. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. As always, make sure that you're checking out the Everyday VBA page on Facebook, you're subscribing to the channel, and leave your comments. Love them. Hope you enjoyed.